Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you very much. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. If you have watched a few videos and you like what you see, be sure to subscribe. Okay, so we're going to get this vlog started today, and so I'm actually going to start with the night vlog, so because I'm literally out at night right now as I speak. Okay, so as you see, I am at Dutch Bros, so I am getting my energy drink. The name of that drink, I'm going to have to pop it back in on the screen in a minute, okay? But it is like one of those blended energy drinks, and so I picked out the flavors and everything. So that was my first time having that one, and so it was really good. I was really pleased. It was definitely a vibe. And then I had gotten I think the banana bread, and so with the banana bread, I am trying to stay off of certain kind of breads and certain carbs right now, but that particular night it was calling my name, and so so I went with it for that particular night, you know what I'm saying? So it's all good though. But yeah, the drink was amazing. I'm going to again pop it in just a minute on the screen, okay? And so, but yeah, so as you can see, my night is actually getting, my day is actually getting started for this particular day at night, because I slept during the day because I had been up late the night before working on something, and so I did have the freedom and the liberty on this particular day to actually sleep during the day and to pick back up later that evening, later that night, you know, because sometimes it's like that, especially in entrepreneurship, independent contracting, things of that nature. We have a little bit of flexibility on how we can move and everything. So let me know, because I know some people, they prefer being on a structured, still 9 to 5 type of day. Some people still, again, they prefer still a very traditional routine, even though that they may not be in the corporate setting and everything. So that's cool too. For me, I have a little bit of a blended kind of energy. So some days I would literally start my day off at, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, sometimes maybe even 7 or 8 in the morning. And I can be on a traditional type of day, and I will like that because those are the days that, again, that I'm probably more than likely am going to go into the stores to film, or I'm doing, other projects during the day that I feel is more accommodating during the day. Not only that, because I want to be out during the day at least half of the week, because it allows me to engage into the sunlight. It allows me to still engage into, being around people, socializing, meeting people that you probably would only meet during the day and everything. So that's why for me, I still, make time to have those traditional business days. Okay. And then other times I will move off of a evening to nighttime kind of routine. So I will get it started and get it popping at night. So, and I would still traditionally work a full 8 to sometimes, if not 12 hours for the day. I just switch the time around. So I might start my day at literally 9 o'clock at night, and I'm going to stay up till at least 6 o'clock in the morning, if not 8 o'clock in the morning sometimes. But it's going to literally be still a full type of day for me. It's just being pushed back at a different, time of the day. So I feel like as long as you still have a routine for yourself, that's what is going to still, keep you disciplined and keep you, in range on certain things. So yeah, that's my truth about that as an entrepreneur or somebody who has flexibility during the day. So if you have flexibility like that, let me know if you like to still, again, you like to move primarily during the day. Do you find it beneficial to be up at night sometimes? Is it more quiet at night? Can you concentrate more at night? Yeah, what's a good spot and a good area of energy for you, and everything. So you're more than welcome to leave your comments, positive comments on that. But never too many details, because you never want people to actually know your routine or how you move. But yeah, but if you want to give a general comment, that's fine, okay? And as you can see, I have talked all the way through the HEB footage, but you get the point. You see what I'm doing, y'all, because literally, I kid you not, I got to Dutch Bros probably at about 9 o'clock that particular night, and it was just really kind of like a blessing for the fact of looking them up to see what time they closed, because I already knew like traditional places were going to be closed by 8, and so Dutch Bros would open up to like, I think at least 10 or so. So that saved me that night, okay? Because again, the routine that I'm on, again, is still no different from yours, but meaning that I needed to still have that breakfast format, to still start my day off and everything. So I was really excited to know that they are a nighttime vibe as well. Like, you can go there during the day, in the morning, but they stay open late enough for flexible people like me. So that really helped me that night and saved me tremendously that night on keeping my routine and everything. So as you can see, I left there, as I was saying, went over to HEB, and I went to pick up a few things. Not doing any major grocery shopping, but picking up a few things and just kind of going through the store to see what they have in this particular area, in this particular section. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. And as you can see, I'm just looking at, guys, I'm looking at kind of like very easy type of foods, but they are still very kind of like whole foods, and it's not junk food. As soon as I said that, why did it pop on this part of the footage? Okay. Never declare anything. Well, maybe we should declare. Let me declare it to be wealthy financially. Boom. Up. There we go. And so that brings me to the total over here. So again, I just picked up a few things, guys, nothing major. And I like that because it saves me time and money, and I'm not overbuying groceries, and I'm not, being up under unrealistic grocery expectations and everything. Because you can see, here we go again. So where I'm at the next day, or the next few days, whenever I was here, the next few days, I'm right back here at a Starbucks. So I'm eating breakfast at a Starbucks, eating egg bites, drinking an energy drink again, and everything. So I like to give myself that flexibility so that I'm not overbuying in groceries, but not able to fulfill it. Okay, so anyways, let's get back on point, back to the footage. I'm walking in Skims, y'all. I'm at the mall, and this was actually probably a few weeks ago, but I want to show you the footage here because I really like what they have here. So they do change out sometimes the layout of everything, meaning like they will add in new items and everything. So what they have, if you was to go into the store this week, I wouldn't be sure. However, they always have, good pieces in there. So, they have really good shapewear, different things like swimsuits, swimwear, cover-ups. It's really cool. And especially if you're in your athletic, energy and era, this is going to be a really cool place for you. So I have picked up a few things from them, and I really like the way things do fit. And I like, some of the unique patterns like that. So that's really cute and everything. So I really like it. And I think if you go in the store, it's an experience. And I think that the customer service has been really good each time I've gone in. So yeah, I like them. Actually, what I'm thinking about is that in one of my last styling videos, I'm wearing like a pink tote bag. That bag come from them. It's like almost like a terry cloth beach kind of vibe type of bag. It's really cute. And then I believe in my Zara video, I'm wearing like one of the gray pieces, like a cover up. So anyways, let's go out to Ashley Furniture Store, and we're going to go into the showroom, and we're going to see what they are showing. What do they have? So we definitely want to go in, see what kind of furniture they're having, what kind of layouts do they have and everything, and how we can be inspired for today. Okay. So, when you go into places like Ashley Furniture, that is definitely grown woman, grown man kind of furniture, honey. And I remember, being younger back in the day, I always knew that they had nice furniture, and when people would say, oh, that they got something from there, it would kind of like let you know how people, how they move. You'd be like, oh, okay. So it definitely told the story of your style and everything, and it definitely told the story of, what you could do financially, baby. So yeah, but this is patio furniture right there, and then this is the bedroom furniture. So these showrooms were really nice and very inspiring, and what I like about them is that, in my opinion, at this point, financially, they're right on point. So either that the cost of living has now caught up to where it's that it doesn't seem as high, or maybe my exposures to certain things now have an understanding of like, okay, yeah, this is actually reasonable, or this is actually a decent price because of the kind of furniture, the type of long-lasting longevity furniture that they have and everything. So either the cost of living has caught up and it doesn't seem so high, or perspective has come into play on certain things. Okay, so yeah, but get into it again. Very nice pieces. These are pieces and layouts to me that I feel like would definitely have longevity to them. They would definitely be for your home. Maybe even if you're in an apartment, maybe like you're in a 2-bedroom apartment, 3-bedroom apartment, and you decide that you want to make the apartment your home. Maybe you decide that I'm going to stay in this apartment for at least 5 years or so, then yeah, I would recommend them. I do believe if you are moving around a lot and you are in temporary spaces, meaning like you're moving year to year and you have not decided on a place to stay in long enough, I feel like, okay, 2 options for you, okay, could be either one. Either, number one, do not invest into high-end furniture like this necessarily, right? Because what can happen is that each time that you are moving, you are chancing the furniture to be scratched, damaged. It could be misplaced, just through, because what can happen is that each time that you are moving, you are chancing your furniture to be scratched, damaged, lost, misplaced. And this is not on purpose. You can have the best of the best movers and things can still, just happen. And it's not even bad intentions. It's just the circumstances of things, right? And also think about this. In apartment living, you might be living on the first floor this particular year. The next year, you might be living on the third floor. So each time that they have to transition this furniture, they have to accommodate the space. Maybe the spacing was 1,200 square feet the first time with your 2-bedroom. The next time you might be, in an 800 square feet space. So oftentimes this furniture is being adjusted according to your layout and spacing and everything, right? So just think about that. Like, if you're spending a high-end amount of money and you are still again in this transition stage of everything, that might be something that you want to consider. You might want to come down in on the pricing, the brands and everything. Still get something nice, because I'm never going to advocate for cheap furniture. Don't even get me started on cheap furniture. In the words of Mama Dearest, how she feels about those wire hangers is how I feel about cheap furniture, okay? I do not like cheap furniture. And the reason why is because in this same point of what I'm making is that, let's say that you are moving, space to space, right? Over the next 10 years. The thing that you don't want to do is have furniture that is going to completely fall apart when the movers go to pick it up. Literally, they go to touch it and the dresser falls apart, okay? What you don't want to do is have furniture that's going to break down on you each time that you're moving. So you don't want that either, okay? We don't want to be on either extreme, okay? So if we are still again in that moderate stage, whereas that we want to move around, but we still want to have something nice, of course, we want to be right there in between on the type of furniture that you're buying. You want something that is nice, stable, and that can be moved around, but not necessarily super high-end furniture yet, okay? So some things, in my personal opinion, and also my professional opinion on some things, guys, is that some things is worth waiting for when you make that final decision, when you decide to actually buy your home or buy your final home. Because some people even say that no, like not even certain things that they feel like this is the particular space for it. I have a friend, he has 2 toddlers, and he was saying like, there ain't no way. He was like, we're not in that stage right now. And he actually lives in a home. But his point is that there is no way that they can be investing into certain kind of high-end furniture, certain kind of high-end curtains and all of this when they have 2 toddlers at home. And so I can understand that too, right? Think about that. So the point is that you definitely want to adjust accordingly. But the second option that I was going to tell you about is this. If you do decide to start investing in high-end furniture at an early age, in an early stage of your living, then here's what I would advise you on, though. So go ahead and get what you want, because I know sometimes, we want what we want, and that's fine as well. So for you, your best option is to look at the investment as that. So you're going to definitely move with your move. So each time that you're moving, your furniture is coming with you. If your furniture needs to be placed in storage because the spacing starts to differ, that's fine. So you're going to get a storage, place that furniture in the storage until that you can get to a bigger layout, okay? But your goal and your intention is to forever have that furniture. You're going to keep transitioning that furniture. So even when you go off into your marriage, you're going to bring that furniture with you. Now, you may decide to use the furniture as the guest bedroom. You may decide that the furniture is going to be used in a second living space. absolutely fine. But that furniture is coming with you through marriage, okay? For better or worse, okay? I know some couples like to buy furniture together, and that's absolutely fine. You can buy your primary furniture, your primary bedroom furniture together, your primary living room space together. But however, this high-end furniture needs to still be placed into the home. Again, whether it's a guest bedroom, it's a third bedroom, it's a second living room, it needs to be placed into the home. And what you can also do is transition the pieces for different reasons. So maybe that the furniture was originally for like a dresser. Okay, so we're going to move that dresser to another space, and we're going to use that dresser to have magazines in. Let it be the entryway. Let it be the new buffet table or so. Either way it go, we're going to find a place in assignment for that furniture, even all the way through your children's lifetime. So maybe that, again, the furniture started off in one particular room for one particular reason, but transition the furniture into possibly your child's bedroom for something if it's appropriate, you know. So that's how we're going to work that. If you do decide to invest early on into very high-end brands, you start to invest a certain amount of financial investment into certain things, that's fine too, because the longevity is still going to equal out at the end of the day. And that's just going to be the key word for today when it comes to furniture buying, is longevity, whether it be the first option or the second option. Okay, but either way it go, we're not buying super cheap furniture. Not on our own. No. This is not college. And even when you're in college, and let's say that you are ready to go off into your one bedroom, you're in your senior year of college, you can go ahead and start to buy furniture again that is right there in between, not super cheap but not super high end, because you are now getting ready to invest into yourself. So that's fine. But if you have a roommate and everything, that's something to consider too. That's something to consider, not doing too much. Okay, let's say you are definitely running a risk at that point. Okay, but please don't drop any details. Please don't go back into your college stories. I'm just giving an example. Okay, yeah. But anyways, I really enjoyed the showrooms. I feel like that the furniture was well designed. I feel like the furniture would be good, definitely for longevity, apartment or home. I feel like that the style of it has a perfect mix to it, because this is designed very well, but this is also very kind of like contemporary styles to it as well. And I like how they was able to create this formality but still have this luxury, but still again have this kind of airy, kind of relaxed feeling to it. So I thought that was really cool as I was going through and everything. So they definitely get an A in my opinion as far as the showroom and everything. I can't speak for what the furniture feels like, and I cannot speak for the fact of what it's going to be in the next 10 years. As I said, when I was younger, I know people would always, speak highly of them. So it's something to definitely, consider and everything. Yeah, so they're really cool. But anyways, guys, you probably wasn't expecting all of that talking through that particular showroom video. So what I'm going to do is post a second video of the same showroom, and I'm just going to add the music to it and let you browse through without me talking. So if you want that version, please be sure to go to that version, and I will add that music only version to it, and you can actually concentrate and you can actually shop through the showrooms through the video. Okay. All right, moving on, y'all. I'm going to show you what I cooked, because if you can remember at the beginning of the video, I went grocery shopping a couple of nights before, so I did actually cook and everything, so I'm going to actually be quiet and I'm just going to show you what I cooked, what I bought. This was one of the charcuterie boards that was already, you know, assembled together and everything. So all I did was literally take the plastic off, y'all. This is so neat and so well designed. So I feel like they did everything to make it easy for you. Okay, so I did also cut some potatoes up to go with this particular stir fry dish. And yes, I am still talking, so maybe I'm just going to talk through the end. Okay, but yeah, I cooked the stir fry package and everything. That was cool. And then we have those fresh peaches here, so I'm going to make like a peach cobbler with no crust. This is naked peaches, what I call naked peaches, because it's not going to have any crust or anything added to it. Just simple cinnamon and vanilla ingredients to it. Okay, then I'm adding the homemade vanilla bluebell ice cream. They're just going to take it up to a whole new level. Okay, so here we go, peaches and ice cream for dessert. So yes, you are getting ready to go to sleep. Okay, good night, bye.